Hey guys, welcome back to DIY with me. I'm so excited you're here. Today we're going to create a yarn chick. This is similar to the yarn heart that we did, but this time we are going to be using like an egg shape on it. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I have this wooden egg cut out that I'm just going to use as a template. So we're going to use for this craft before we get started. I forgot to tell you what we're going to use. We're going to use one orange pipe cleaner, of course your googly eyes, some hot glue, hot glue, and I've got that silky yellow ribbon, not ribbon, yellow yarn. There's Chanel yarn that I'm going to use. We actually used this type of yarn when we made the chick. So you can go back and look at that. So the very first thing, and a pair of scissors. I forgot my scissors. I put them up and forgot to get them back out. So the only reason why I'm using a Sharpie is because it's easier for these old eyes to see things. So I am just slowly but surely cleaning off my desk while I'm talking to you guys right now. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut off this piece of cardboard right here. And I'm just going to cut it. And so now I can use this cardboard for another craft. So I'm going to put it back down here in my craft section. Next thing I'm going to do is, you notice that cardboard was fairly easy to work with. I find that if you have a box that has an insert or something like that, then it's easier to work with the inside of the box than the outside of the box. It's a little easier to cut, and it's a little bit more flexible, but it's okay if you don't want to. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to come and you're just going to trace around your egg. I know you're thinking, why are we only making a chicken out of an egg shape? Because chicks come from eggs, right? So we're gonna make an egg, a chicken out of an egg shape. That was just my pattern. You can Google if you want, and you can get one. I just happen to have this wooden shape. So that's the next thing we're going to do is we are going to cut this part out. And so we're just making our this is our base for our chick. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw that in my trash can, which happens to be right here below me. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this part off because it drives me crazy. I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue right here on the top of my egg, just so that it'll stick. That's all I want to do. It's just so it'll stick. And then I'm going to come back over here on this side where I've started it off, and right where it's going to end, I'm going to stick down here too. And if you don't want to get your hands and the hot glue, you can use something like this. I have a letter opener with me, but you can use anything. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to wrap your egg. Just randomly wrap your egg. Just wrap it. So all you're doing is wrapping it. Every once in a while, you're going to add hot glue to it, but you're just going to wrap the egg. And that's all I'm doing right now. You can wrap them in all different directions. Kind of make sure that if you're wrapping them this way, that they don't get pulled off. And then pull it like this. And then go back up. And I'm just going to actually let my yarn fall on the floor because it's going to be easier than having to try to catch it all the time. And all you're doing is wrapping it. All you're doing is wrapping that egg. Wrap that egg. You're just going to make sure that it's covered all the way. Okay, so now we have this part. This part is all covered. Now let's come back and let's say, okay, we need to do this side. And it doesn't, no rhyme or reason for the way you're wrapping it. Okay, that side's done. Now come back and let's do this side. Let's get that cleared. And I think there was a piece over here that I like this Chanel because I just feel like it's really silky and it's really soft. And so I have enough. I have my egg wrapped. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut and secure. I actually might have cut too much. Not enough off. I'm going to cut, secure, and use your hot glue gun and hot glue the piece down. Now, while you're waiting for that hot glue to dry, so you don't want to flip it over while it's still wet because it's stuck right here on the top. You don't want to flip it over. You can actually work on creating the little beak and that you want for your chick. And basically what it is just a little piece of pipe cleaner, and you're just going to fold it so it looks like a beak, and you're going to cut. Now this may be too big. I'll see once I get on. But I'm going to see if it still tacky. So we have our egg, we have our beak. Now, of course, we're going to have some googly eyes, because you know I love my googly eyes. And these, I think I'm going to use the bigger size, because I just think the big eyes on cheeks are so cute. So you can, if you want to, use this side and cover up the piece that you cut. But I kind of want to use it on this side because I really like the thing. So I'm actually going to zoom in so you guys can see. Oops, hold on. I thought maybe I had it in the right. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So you have your googly eyes. So you're going to add your googly eyes right here. And you're just going to put 2 dots of hot glue on it. And you're just going to put the chick eggs, the chick feet, the chick eyes on. And then you're going to come back. Oops, I don't like the way his eyes were not looking up. And I think what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to actually bend these in so they actually look like an actual beak on itself. And then you're going to put like his little nose. I don't like that. I don't like what I just did. Hold on just a second, guys. Hopefully the hot glue won't dry before I do that. I'm just going to bend it. There, that looks better. Then if you want, you can actually come back. Let's see if I can do this right. And if you want, you can actually come back and add some feet to it. And what I just did was I just bent piece in and then came back and bent another piece inward the same way. So it looks like he's got duck feet, even though it's not a duck, it's a chick. And you're going to come on the back side with your hot glue gun and add some hot glue here. And you're going to place your feet on. And there you go. We have a little chick. A little chick just in time for Easter. This would be something cute that your kids can make, or you can make and put in your kids' Easter basket. You can use it as, whoops, and this piece I tried to straighten out and came off in my hand. You can use it as like a, that piece was coming off. You can use it as something for your kids for their Easter basket, or you can use it for the kids' table and say, hey guys, wrap this for me. You don't have to use hot glue. You can use any kind of adhesive. You can actually, if you wanted to, have them tie the knot on and then tie it off at the end. It helps with the manipulation. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today. But there you go, guys. A cute little chick just in time for Easter. Until next time. Bye.